Hey everyone, welcome back. Got another battle report for you. This one is the Japanese vs Soviets 2K. Forgot to put the mission, but it's the one where you're fighting in the middle. So on to the next. So Empire of Japan. This is just a rough of what he had. A lot of the assault frames. So we had a commander and two buddies, a full squad with some of the old compression rifles. I forget what they call them now. Some zombies, anti-tank team. The zombies. I already said that. Sniper and the inspirational officer. Then the two of the medium walkers, light walker and a tank. And then me coming into the Soviets. So I outnumbered them by a lot as far as dice goes. So yeah, I ran, was it 4 platoons? So I had an assault platoon, a walker or tank platoon, an engineer platoon, and a artillery platoon. I just didn't want to, not really liking a lot of the Soviet Rift guys. I mean, yeah, the Ursus is neat, but I just didn't want to run a ton of it. I'm in the process of finishing up painting, or not even to painting, just gap filling and stuff, this, the medium walker. I do like the CP tanks. They're great, just for range though, against a lot of walkers. It's hard, so I've noticed I've kind of doubled down on the flamethrowers, because that's a universal way to take them out. But on to the mission. We did the corner deployment, whatever that is. This was the objective. So my goal coming in is, he's over here, so hide, bring in my walker. So the idea is, kind of pincer the sides and then send a force up the middle. And then, so we're kind of setting up for a sniper duel. So he's got one down there, here's mine, zombies, officer, one walker, and leadership, the LT, and I believe the block of 10 battle frame guys are back here. So artillery, and I just got to get better using these guys. I end up blocking myself. Tank without the flamethrower. Mark 1 squad, LT, light mortar, the bears, and then the MOA. So on 1. So luckily, because of the dice advantage, I was able to pull and pop the sniper first go. So that was nice. Just a cool little picture of his, did a good job beating these guys up. Same, just liking the zombies. Believe we did fire just some random shots into here, but didn't do too much. Yeah, Walker, we're just kind of moving into position. Just more cool. Yeah, he's moving into engage. So yeah, you see him. He swung those around. Bringing the bears up here. I figured with the objective being here, I ended up deploying them outside, just because I was preventing anybody from just running up on them. I learned from a game, hadn't posted the video of it, of just so walkers don't just run into them, just hiding the bears a little bit. And yep, so you're seeing it. The plane was moving up here. Of course, I blocked myself because I got to learn how to use artillery better, swinging them all out around. On the 2. So yeah, here we are getting this. Truck runs away. Sniper spotter was taken out, and I believe, is it this turn? Yep. So you see here, I was able to take out his LT. So I'm definitely liking the sniper for, if people do things like I do, or the special characters where they're taking just a lot of guts or a lot of luck or whatever. I do see the use in the anti-tank rifle sniper, because again, against regular guys like this, he's getting the +3 or +2 if they're in power armor at range to really put in some damage. So it's a good way to get their points back, if you would, by taking out a guy with a couple points. Oh yeah, this also had that fog of war deployment, so reserves are coming in all over the place. Um, so anti-tank team pops in. You see it did a bunch of pins here. Tank came in. Walker and I forgot to check the FAQ. So he comes in, stomps over one artillery piece, and then fires into this. You see me moving up here, the Mark 1s. The more I've played these guys, the more I really like them. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the engineer version of these guys. I say engineer because if you look in the rules, they do have stats for a version of this weapon that's a flamethrower. So I'm hoping here when we get the Soviet book, and it's after the Japanese campaign book, hopefully sooner, but at least at that point, getting something like that. Because then that's really going to be my answer to walkers and things like this. Eventually, as it stands now, I'm liking them a lot. T-34s with the flamethrowers, the TZP with the flamethrowers, I think going to become my standard. Just to be the ability to run in there, and he's dropping the rift template, and then the flamethrower at 12 inches. Preferably he's at point blank, but any armor or something people run up on, it just gives me an answer to. So yeah, I just like how he painted these guys. I have a Japanese force as well, and yeah, I just really realistically need to get my guys painted up and on the table. I tried to do a paint with some washes and stuff. Really didn't like how it came out, so I kind of just shelved the idea until I figure something else better. But yeah, my bears here, planning on kind of just doing a Thunderdome, because they're too far away, I think, to get here. These guys are sneaking up, so we got to do something about that. So using that fog of war, bringing this squad, stacked a bunch of pins on them, and yeah, so here it is, I send them in. So yeah, the bears versus a full squad of these battle frames, and poof. So yeah, let me come back here. So yeah, I started with 4. I definitely think he did buy him compression rifles, but I definitely think these guys are just way overpriced. Especially when you compare to the bears and just what they can do, because they're not fast. They used to be fast, and I think they'd be a lot closer, especially the assault frames. I think these may be the battle frames, but either way, yeah, just one of them needs to have fast to keep up. But yeah, we wiped each other out. So they didn't finish the job. So sent in the Cossack and the LT. I forget which one exactly did all the killing blow here, but between all the units, we were able to do something. And then, yeah, so he brings in his little stompy guy. I think he pops LT. And, yeah, blurry, but bringing him in, I was able to flamethrower him off. So that was nice. Brings us to 3. And then, yep. So he brought in, you notice I'm still alive. So he brought in these 2 units, and he wasn't able to kill me. So he did some pins, but I was able to come around and turn around and fire. You see here, I'm trying to do some gap filling and stuff on this guy before getting painted up. But yeah, I was able to at least pop this guy, so that was nice. And he's running this walker here. Oh, I'm sorry. One of my LTs did run away, and he's hiding in here. Yeah, he went down and thankfully didn't die yet. But yeah, he's running this up to the objective and just causing chaos here. But since he turned that way, I was able to bring my Mark 1s over, and yeah, they were able to. I think this is pre-FAQ, where they said I believe it's the small arms don't get I have to go reread it, but I believe they don't get the +1 close range. They don't suffer the -1 for long range, but they don't get the +1. I'll confirm that, but either way, this is pre-FAQ, so they step over, we're in point blank, so they come with +1, +2 for rear arc, plus another one for point blank, so they just, yeah, we lit into this guy. And then, yep. So, yeah, I'm trying to fire. I think he gets first pull or something like that, and he's able to swing them around and, yeah, finish him off. And to that note, my Cossacks running over that way, and we're just planning to do our stuff over here onto 4. So, drive him up. We're shooting into here, not doing too much. So yeah, zombies, yeah, that was his time to shine. Drove up, didn't do anything, or minimal. And so yeah, they charge in here, start, yeah, we bounce off, or we're locked in combat. Yeah, so that's where you see, yeah, we're actually locked in combat. And you go, wait a second, what happened? So we had to look up, you know, because this was, you know, we just thought he bounced. Turns out, you know, I believe that if we played it right, we were actually still locked in combat. So that was us putting him back. And this is the unit coming in and firing. And it's because you're firing into an engaged combat, you split your shots. So again, so they moved 1, you know, +1 normal, +1 for point blank, and then +1 for the side armor. So and this was my Heroes of the Republic, or yeah, the Patriot unit. So they had a guts. So they move up, fire, didn't do the job. Pull my dice back, do it again, ended up popping my own transport. And at that point, we called it, because I actually killed, not pictured, was I killed his Kempeitai officer, and I believe, I don't think I got his bazooka yet, but I am surrounded, but yeah, so we ended up calling it here as a win. He killed 10 units of mine. Well, one of these was with help from me. I was able to get like 5 or 6 of his units. Basically got all his armor and his scoring units near the objective. And yeah, we were able to we called it there just to not have all the tanks and stuff just running down one guy. I believe we did pull one, let him pull one dice. I think I said just, hey, see what happens. See if you can get first dice, if you can pop another tank or something. And he missed the shot anyway, so it wasn't like he could, he had a chance to take out all the arm before it got to him. But yeah, all that said, it was a really fun game. It was good playing against the Japanese, and I keep saying if I can get my stuff painted, but yeah, if I actually get in gear, because I have like a zombie squad. I have 2 of the, I think, Chihas, the Lightwalker, and a lot of the battle frames. So I think I could throw together an army, at least, on bases and stuff, for the next campaign books coming out with, it looks like Invasion America. But either way, that's just something I was able to get a game in. It was nice actually playing something I normally don't play, so that was play against, that is, and just testing out some stuff. So yeah, I'm liking the T-34 ZPs. The Molot seems alright. I'm not a super fan of a lot of the Rift Dice infantry. The Bears are good to have like one unit, and they're just fun to kind of have like a cruise missile, but I wouldn't want an army of them. But yeah, the Mark 1s are starting to impress me. I thought I was going to do more of a Mark 2s with anti-tank rifles and kind of like sit back and fire, but the 4 shots you get at +1, it's just everybody in the squad can actually do damage, whereas like in the Mark 2s, they have assault rifles or SMGs, and yeah, it can't hurt armor, and given all the big stompy things running around, everybody's got to be able to do something. But Anyway, thanks for watching.